everyone, this is Meg again at Chasing Retro. There is a flip through for you today of a journal that I just completed for one of my dear friends. I started making this when I did the Floral Faith series of journals about a month ago or so. But I set hers aside to finish later because I knew that I wanted to give hers to her in person. And I just finished it this week in between the other projects that I had going. So I thought I would do a flip through to show you. It is similar to the Floral Faith journals, but there are a few other things in here or touches that I added that are different, that are unique just to her. So first of all, I created the cover out of a olive green brocade napkin. And I believe I got this in Happy Mail from Sandy. So thanks, Sandy, if you're watching. I was able to use this for this journal, which was perfect because my friend's favorite color is olive green. And I didn't want to do just green, so I asked my daughter what other colors should I add in as like an accent color that maybe she would also like. And after asking and hinting around, we found out that she also likes pink. So I decided to do a olive green with pink and ivory accents. There's a tassel here. I put some little floral beads, and this is a bead that's like a rock, and then some beautiful pink crochet. I love this vintage trim right here. Some 80s rose ribbon. Here's a green pearl. This mossy yarn, I love using this stuff. And this is also, I think I got this in Happy Mail as well. And then just other little fabric strips. It is tied with a sari silk. That is an ivory color. And then because this was a napkin that had such silky weaving, I guess, it started to fray a little bit at the corners after I folded them over. So I attached book corners to this and the antique gold, which matched this. And so I decided to kind of carry the antique gold theme throughout the entire book. Here are some bead dangles and some olive greens and pinks. And I will show you the rest of it now. Just like the other Floral Faith journals, I had used that watercolor book with scripture to do a fussy cut tuck spot in the inside cover, so I used a rose for this one. And this is a magazine image of Charleston, South Carolina in the summer, and it's one of the tall houses. You can't see much of it but the windows, but I made it into a journaling card. Some crepe myrtles. And then I put a book plate here for her to personalize with some handmade paper and some coffee dyed lace here. And then I attached this little charm dangle with a bulb pin and the antique gold with I also got this from someone for Happy Mail. So I apologize, I don't remember who gave me this, but it was the perfect addition to this journal. Here's some really old scrapbook paper I had in my stash. I think it was from when I did our wedding album about a year after we were married. And then here we have a page from a Bible story book. This is a picture of Jesus healing a man at the pool of Bethesda or Bethsaida. And on the back, the story of when Jesus called Matthew to be his disciple. And then this beautiful olive green, almost a William Morris type paper that I got in the scrapbook kit long ago. And this is a digital on the back. I don't remember who this is from, but it is a very beautiful washed out sort of barnwood digital. And then some pink paper with a punched edge and a recipe page. It's orange drop cookies, which sounds super yum. And then some wallpaper here. And on the back, I put a floral pocket with a journaling card and a tag with a Bible verse and a little ticket with some silk at the top. And then a hymn book page, What a Friend We Have in Jesus, Blessed Hour of Prayer. I did get this in Happy Mail, I believe. So I finally got to use this. This is from a greeting card. I just fussy cut it and put it on the edge of this page. And then I love making these. It's an 8.5 by 11 page folded long ways. And then you use the scallop scissors, if you have any, and then sew it on two sides to make pockets. And I just love doing these. This is a little medallion type doily. And we have a little journaling card in here. These journaling cards come from an assortment of paper pads that I had in my stash. Most of them. This is another page from that watercolor book. This is some masking paper for painting, and I embossed it with flowers. And here's a ledger page with pink and blue. I love that. Here's a Rita flip with some butterflies that I punched out. And I believe I got this in Happy Mail from, it's got coffee paper on the back. I believe it's from Monica. I hope that's right. And then this is just a little scrap that I turned into a little sheet for journaling. And this is on an Ideals page. Yes, Ideals. And this was actually a boo-boo. I wanted the page to be green apple blossoms on one side and pink plaid on the other, but I fed it into my printer wrong. And it turned out to be a happy accident because I loved the way it turned out, so I kept it. Here's some deli paper. This is from Monica. She printed some embroidery onto dictionary pages and sent them to me, so thank you so much for that. Center pocket. This is just a journaling card that I made from some items that I received to review a while back. I don't know if you remember that. I think it's from Gravy. And then a journaling card with gold. Beautiful fabric. This might be some of the fabric that my friend gave me. Her mom actually makes quilts, and so she gifted me, I don't know if you remember it, probably about 3 months ago, she brought me some fabrics that were from her mom's stash, and there were some really unique ones in there. So I tried to put a few of those fabrics back into this journal for her. And we have an order form and my favorite poem that I put in each of the Floral Faith journals. Fabric tab. And then this is one of those butterflies that you can get at Dollar Tree. I turned it into a tuck spot. And I put this in there and did not realize it until like 2 days later that it matched. I do that sometimes. I did a little cluster here. I believe this is also one of the fabrics that she gave me that was from her mom. And then this journaling card, I just sewed some taffeta to the top. This is a cluster that I received probably the first month I was junk journaling. I ordered order off Etsy and it was a free gift. So I don't know who that was from, but I love it. And it's perfect for this journal. And here's some more journaling cards from some paper pads. I thought it matched this perfectly. I punched a little heart in that one. This is a banner, I guess you would call it a banner, from a book page, Hans Brinker and the Silver Skates, and then I just did a little cluster on the top. I believe I got this from Angela. It was just a little die cut of molasses candy. This is a Tim Holtz die cut, and I put While You Were Out in there. This is a sad pocket. I need to add one more little thing to this one, but just a cute little journaling card and then a little flower. Y'all may have remembered me making these with the offcuts. I love doing that. This is a fabric flower that I made probably 2 years ago, and the colors were perfect for this journal. This is some of that sewing pattern covered cardstock. I printed a floral image on a sewing tutorial page. Here's a full page pocket with some roses with a journaling card inside. Coloring book page, some Franken paper, a little cluster with another one of those butterflies, and then this is a tag made from gift wrap and a really cute notepad sheet with a topiary. Here is some piano roll paper, vintage atlas page. This is a piece of greeting card. It's really thin, but it's a greeting card that opened like a book. And then a little punched butterfly here. A belly band with a first issue. I guess that's what this is. Or just a prepaid postcard, vintage postcard, and then a little coaster. Here's some of the watercolor book pages that I did with the swatches. This is a yearbook page that I made the little double pocket out of. And then I just put some decoupage images on here. This is a paper placemat. And then this is an altered paper clip with a butterfly. And then this is a very old photograph, some sort of outdoor concert in San Diego. And then a journaling card. And here we have a prayer card, another magazine page that I turned into a journaling card, and just a journaling card with a really cute back on it. This is actually from a greeting card. I turned it to a journaling card and put some ribbon at the top. And then this is some Dayspring, I guess, encouragement notes that I received in Happy Mail. Barely fits. And then this is the same fabric that's on the cover. I just made a little cluster there. Glittery butterfly. A playing card with some botanicals and a robin. Fabric pocket again with that same fabric. And I love this embossed paper. These are embossed and the edge is embossed. And then Franken tag. Here's a fabric flip. This is, I think, a piece of vintage sheet right here. This is a die cut image that I turned into a tuck spot with some strawberry paper and a Kool-Aid dyed flashcard. Typing page. This is a clear sticker of eucalyptus. Some more of that beautiful olive trim. This is a Tim Holtz pocket that I made a while back, and inside I tucked a recipe for Impossible Fudgy Nut Pie, which sounds really good. Okay, well, maybe minus the nuts, but still yummy. Another decoupage image and a digital of a vintage sheet from Molly's Mantle on Etsy, if you want to check her shop out. That is the Floral Faith Journal. I did not name this one. I will let her name it whatever she would like, if she would like to name it. But thanks so much for dropping in today and watching this flip through. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you have the most relaxing, wonderful day.